Question for both of you. Maybe start with Charlie. Just a thought on after what you guys were able to do in the third period on Thursday night. How good was it to play maybe a complete game, 60 minutes of good hockey on both ends?
That's what we look for. That's the game plan going in. No matter what happens, just keep the game plan that we want, and no matter we're up, down, we got to trust it, and we did, and it's nice to get a few goals and win like that. But everyone played well, everyone did their job, and there was no let up at all.
We'll go next to Kevin Dupont.
Fellas, if you could each just give your thoughts on Trent's game tonight. New kid, but you could see, at least from watching, you could see that he was gaining confidence. Can you just give us an idea of what you're talking about there and what you saw?
I think first and foremost, he's a big, strong kid that can skate, and I think when he uses his legs, I think he can gain confidence from that, and you can see he wants to do the right things. He's talkative on the bench. I think he's very open to changing things on the ice and working with you. So I think he did a great job of that tonight, funneling pucks. I think he has an underrated shot. I think he used it a little bit more, and obviously it ended up in a nice goal.
Go next to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey guys, kind of one for Charlie and then a follow-up by Craig here. Charlie, as we get you, I'm sure you got scouting reports. We get scouting reports on Craig when he signs here and what he is. And, by all accounts, he's coming as advertised. How nice is that, to be able to form chemistry with in the early going here, to know you're kind of seeing what you expected here?
Yeah, I think we knew what to expect with Craig coming and what kind of player he is. And as I said before, I played against him, same division over my career, and not fun to play against. And it's nice to have him on our side. But you're going to get. He works hard. He's a shot first guy, and he's a goal scorer in this league. And you just know what you're going to get, and it's easy to read off of. So to gain that chemistry, and yeah, it's nice to get points too, to give you some more confidence as you go and kind of get rewarded for your play. But it's a work in progress, and we're looking to gain a little more of that and just play better and better as we go on.
Just Craig, quickly, I mean, for you coming in, how important was it to you to just be yourself in order to fit in?
Yeah, I think as long as I use my legs and use, some of my intangibles, I think I can be a little bit more predictable for him. Obviously, we played against each other, a long time, and I'm happy to be playing with him, but I want to be predictable for him, and maybe we get some, we get some luck here right away and make some nice plays. So I think, like Charlie says, it's a work in progress. I think every day, every shift is getting a little bit better, and we're figuring each other out. And it's been a lot of fun. I think we've seen a lot of plays that didn't develop, but we see it, and I think we're getting some chances, and that's all. It's all positive.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Scott McLaughlin.
Hey, Charlie. Coach Cassidy was just talking about Trent Frederic's abrasiveness. What is it like to see a young player like that come in and use it, to get under the opponent's skin without really crossing the line or taking any dumb penalties himself?
It's a pretty good skill to have, especially for kind of a younger guy, and he's done it pretty well. But he's earned everything so far. Coming into camp this year, you can tell he's ready. Tell he's putting the work in the off season, and he's earned it. It's like he's gotten better and better as the weeks go by, and he's making a difference. And whether it's playing that way and being a big body, winning battles, hanging onto the puck, and getting under people's skin the right way without going in the box himself. And we saw it tonight too. And it's huge. And he just knows he knows what we need from him, and he's doing it very well. And he's a fun guy to play with. He's always happy. He's always talking on the bench. It makes it easy for us to play with and just know what to expect from him and how he plays the game. But he's been great. And like I said, he's earned everything.
We'll go next to Steve Conroy. All right, we'll go to Chris Ryan.
Hey, Charlie, you've always been a really good three-zone player. I'm curious if there's been a little bit more emphasis on the offensive zone, perhaps even with the struggles early on with the team scoring?
For myself, are you saying?
Yes, for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's first and foremost. You want to be, a good guy to look up to is Berge, and that's how he is. He's a true hockey player, and he's awesome in all three zones. So that's what you want to be, and solid defensively first, especially being a centerman. So you want to take care of that, but you also want to contribute. And I think as you get older and gain more experience, you start to know when you can. I don't want to use the word risky, but jump into the plays, and it's not play so safe at times. It's as long as playing with a guy like Craig who has speed, whether it's Bjorky or Trent Frederic, or knowing guys can be that F3. I don't have to be that all the time. I can go in and use my body and trust my line mates that we always have that F3, and I think that's huge, and that's all it is, to trust. And so I'm just trying to pick my spots. I guess that's the word I'm looking for is kind of just picking my spots more. And that's paying off, I think, but it's trusting your line mates and just trusting your game, but solid defensively at the start.
And Craig, there was such a focus on scoring, and particularly even strength scoring over the last those 3 games to start the year. 10 goals in the last 4 periods for you guys. What changed? It was just a matter of time for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time. Just looking at it I watched 1 game and then I jumped in for a couple, but I think that we had a lot of good looks. Maybe we don't shoot as much, but we were looking for the right shot, and I think that we had some good chances off of it. And if you keep doing that, I think you're in trouble if you're playing 5-on-5 and it's perimeter and you're not getting those second looks and you're not retrieving pucks. Then things might be a little bit difficult, and you might have to change a few things. But for the most part, I think that we're playing our game. We're using speed. We're creating 2-on-1s in different areas and creating some good looks. And there's not much you can ask for that.